I know how busy you are, St. Jude. What with millions of people all praying for things, so if you'll just grant me one more tiny little favour, I'll never bother you again. Unless it's urgent. Please, St. Jude. Please make Mary fall in love with me. She's the nicest person I've ever met. I know you've sent me to the family court so we could work together and fall in love, so drive her wild with desire for me, please. And I'll lodge 3 public thank yous in the Mafeking Times. Italic print.
Hell! Hell!
Oh. Sorry. Gotta go. See you later, St. Jude. I hope it burns for ages.
Victor. They're eating the seed. How long will it take?
It's slow release, sir. I thought you'd prefer them to die somewhere else. Mightn't look good if the Union found out.
At least I'd get some peace around here. That's it. Eat up. Oh, if only people were more like pigeons. You could just scatter seed and get rid of your enemies. I'd sit in the park and feed the Prime Minister. And a certain judge of the family court.
It was a minor defeat.
No defeat is minor. Judge Brown turned the whole board of directors against me. The man is dangerous.
There'll be other elections.
Do you know how many of our great politicians served as president of the Australia Club? Menzies, Chifley, Whitlam. It's like being anointed.
I wouldn't say this dog's fast, but last time he caught the rabbit.
Oh. Maybe I should have burnt 2 candles.
Harvey, you're late. I was worried about you.
Were you? I just had to ask someone a favour.
Did you get it?
I hope so. Do not thaw. What's this?
Baby X.
What's he doing here? He's supposed to be in the freezer downstairs.
Some reporters were trying to break in and get pictures. So the judge had him brought up here, in the care of the court. Poor little thing. Parents shouldn't leave frozen zygotes behind when they go away on skiing trips.
It wasn't their fault the chairlift snapped. Imagine not even born and he's already an orphan. If the grandparents don't resolve the custody dispute, he might not make it past being an ice block.
Oh, lousy lift's out of order. Had to use the stairs again. Does nothing in this country work? Present company accepted.
Good morning, Your Honour.
Oh, well, it might be good if I were 30 years younger and on a desert island.
Here are those briefs you wanted. And breadcrumbs for the pigeons and your favourite pipe tobacco.
Ah, no lectures about smoking.
No, Your Honour.
Shut. You're damnably efficient, McHugh. The best organised clerk they've ever sent me. I'm not used to that in the public service.
Yes, Your Honour.
Oh, what's your story?
This is all I could find about custody disputes over frozen zygotes.
Oh, all this fuss over a couple of grams of frozen jelly.
Couldn't resist bragging. Listen to this. Dear Mon, US TV is great. 2 years ahead on The Loved and the Lonely. Ouch!
Sorry.
Celeste gets back her sight and marries Zach. Love Babe. Bang. There goes 2 years of viewing. How could my sister do that to me? Ouch! Gina? Love, what's wrong?
My darn glasses have gone missing again.
Here you are, Your Honour.
What? Oh, yes, that's right. Yes, I knew I left them down there somewhere. I said it's a pretty stamp. Where's it from?
The Seychelles. Would you like me to save it for you?
Oh, yeah. All right, if you insist.
It's from Carl.
Yes, I see.
He was in the lift, the one that crashed. We've kept in touch since the accident.
Oh, yes. I'd had a rumour that he'd died.
Where'd you hear that?
At my club, from the coroner. And he's usually reliable where death is concerned. He was itching to investigate that accident of yours, but couldn't.
No fatalities.
Exactly. Very convenient, wasn't it? What's the bet that Carl never returns from the Seychelles?
And I'm enjoying it here so much that I might stay here forever.
Must have known we didn't vote for him.
Ask her. Would you like a drink after work? Go on, say it. Mary?
Yes, Harv.
I finished filing. I really enjoyed it. Oh, no, I sound like a dork. Would you like me to water the pot plants?
You haven't stopped all day.
Oh, I don't mind. Honest, I could clean out the kitchen for you if you liked.
Lovebirds! Ha ha! Oh, look at them. Beautiful. Just what the world needs. You won't forget to feed them, will you?
No, Your Honour. Mixed grain in the morning and breadcrumbs at night.
Right. There, keys to the fridge. You're in charge of Baby X.
In charge?
Yes, I'm heading off to the coast to write my judgment. I mean, even Solomon needed peace and quiet. Oh, and Harvey, I want you to take Mary out for drinks. That's an order. Oh, and Mary. Thank you. You could do a lot worse, believe me.
I know, Your Honour.
Right. See you next week.
Steel output up. 2 car plants opened. Even coal mining's hit a record high.
Well, I'm sure it's only temporary, sir.
Can you imagine what this must be doing to our air? Not to mention our rivers. All those fish floating upwards, where reporters can see them. I assured the UN this city was clean. I spend a fortune cleaning up the environment so I can stage the first pollution conference here, and this is how industry thanks me.
The conference is still 6 weeks away.
Have you looked out there? The air's so thick the pigeons are nibbling at it. This could ruin me, Victor. Internationally and locally. That conference must be a total success.
It's not so easy to slow the economy.
Slow it? Have you looked at these figures? It'll take a national strike to halt this boom.
Have you been to the Whitlam bar before?
Only senior clerks come here. 1-2s have to drink at the Bob Hawke saloon. Please, and Jude, help me be suave.
I'll have a grasshopper, thanks.
Yeah, me too. Wow. That's Jerry Dawson, head of the Senior Executive Service. Josephine McHugh from Arvo Appeals. Dad used to say when you drank at the Whitlam, you had it made.
Was he a 5'6"?
Nah, he never got past the Bob Hawke saloon. He drowned before his promotion.
I'm sorry.
Oh, you ripper! You're a genius.
So, what made you join the public service?
It's all I ever wanted. Dad used to say it was the most exciting job in the world, to be part of the machine that runs the country. How about you? Why'd you join up?
I needed to bury myself in something. I guess I was frightened of what I was.
Right. I'm home. Collie and chips, yum.
You're late.
Drinks at work, had to go. Gosh, what happened?
Gina slipped with a knife. It's okay.
She's never nicked you before. She could do bunions in an earthquake, you said.
Wasn't herself.
You should go down the medical centre.
Well, I put on stockings just to take them off
Oh,
again.
you sit down, I'll finish this.
I better check if the oven's...
Mum, sit down or I'll tie you to the chair.
What are you so happy about? What did you have to drink, Harv?
It's just a sort of a shandy, I think. Guess what? I think I've maybe met a girl. Don't tell Frank or Bernard.
Oh, I see. Who is she?
Her name's Mary.
You didn't meet at the pub? Nice girls don't go drinking, Harv.
She's not a drinker or a smoker.
Good.
She's the judge's associate.
Where'd she go to school? Not that it matters.
7 Sorrows High. Don't worry, she's Catholic. I'm sure you'll just love her.
Oh, I like anyone you bring home. Hear that, Dad? Harv's met a girl. I knew some woman would snap him up.
Mum.
All by myself soon.
You'll have Grandad and Bernard.
But when your youngest falls in love... My family's all grown up and gone. Does she know you're asthmatic?
We're not getting married. We just had a drink together.
She'll have to hand wash your thermals and warm your bath towels. Chips could use a bit more salt, love.
Can I bring her home to meet you?
Of course. I'll need a fortnight.
A fortnight?
I can't let her see the place like this. I'll have to wash the curtains and polish the light fittings.
Mary's not like that.
Believe me, Harv, she'll be looking for dust. Place has to be spotless or she won't respect me. Better do the oven after tea.
You're pleased, aren't you, Mum?
Of course. I couldn't be happier.
Who's that?
Oh, it's Bernard, our boarder. Have you noticed the pigeons? They're looking a bit sick.
Harvey, having a boarder's nothing to be ashamed of.
Well, they're, friendly.
I thought so. You've talked so much about your family, I feel like I know them already.
Me and my big mouth.
No. It's a nice mouth. And I really want to meet them all. Especially your mum. I have a family photo. There. Come on. Don't look that different.
Well, you're not there.
That's me. You know, don't you?
Know what?
My operation.
She means tonsils. Let it be tonsils.
Harvey, I thought you knew. I thought the board would have told you. I mean, they tell everyone that works here, so I honestly thought you knew.
Mary.
Yes.
Mary.
But back then I was... Martin.
What specifically has he asked for?
My medical records on Carl.
First he wants a copy of my internal report on the cause of the lift crash, and now this.
Does he have the authority?
Under freedom of information.
I could say they're confidential.
No. He'd only appeal, and we'd have to give reasons why Judge Brown can't see them.
And perhaps he wants us to refuse. Then he'd have good cause to go straight to the coroner.
We can't say yes, and we can't say no. How long do we have to reply?
Depends when the judge gets back.
Back?
He's gone to the coast to write up a decision. I hear it's lovely down there this time of the year if it doesn't rain. And the roads aren't slippery.
Sorry I interrupted your lunch.
It's all right, Harvey. I can always reheat it. What's up?
I'm in love, Father. With a Catholic, a single Catholic person.
You're not at work now, Harvey. We still call them women here, until the Pope says otherwise.
Father, if we all make mistakes, can God?
Of course not.
What about when he makes people who are one sex on the outside and the other sex on the inside?
What are you trying to tell me?
What if there was a person, a good Catholic woman, trapped inside the body of a good Catholic man, and this person had an operation and had things removed and the leftovers renovated?
Are you in love with a transsexual?
Maybe there's no such thing. Maybe God meant to make a woman and accidentally made a man, but then it was all fixed up. And he wouldn't mind.
We cannot change our gender the way we change our socks. Your friend is a tragic soul indeed. He deserves our prayers and our pity.
Not our love?
No.
I'm trying, Father. I really am, but...
God sometimes tests us, Harvey. Pray for strength to survive this test.
I should have guessed something was up. She broke down and sobbed while she was coring a bunion. And today, I get this in the mail. She's run away with the boy's PE teacher.
What?
Met him at the tuck shop. She wants me to tell Frank, gently.
Gently? Struth. Your life is over. Have a nice day.
Doesn't say where they're going, but they'll be in separate rooms. It's all above board till the divorce.
Well, it's always worse when kids are involved. I'm glad Bonnie and me just had the Pekingese.
They had the biggest wedding in Mafeking. Flower girls, doves in cages. Big weddings always worry me. My mum used to say it was like tempting fate, because they had to, you know. Poor Frank. My poor little Frank.
You could have told me. I burned hundreds of candles for you.
I thought you knew. I was writing your letter. I thought you weren't coming back. Okay, let's not talk about it. Let's talk about, football. Good game Saturday. Bit rough, but... You know what I was going to tell you? I was going to build up the courage to say, I love you, and I want us to be together.
You're a bloke.
Not now. I went through hell, Harvey. Pain, loneliness, and humiliation. And all the time, I used to tell myself that one day I'd make someone happy. That some man would look at me and want me. And I wanted that man. What happened?
It must be the fuse. I'd better find the fuse box.
Is it in your duty statement to fix fuses?
No. I'll call maintenance.
I should have seen it coming.
Wouldn't have made any difference. You're talking to an expert, remember?
Mum!
What'll I say?
Out here, Frank? I'll tell him, love. It's better if he hears it from a bloke.
G'day. Seen Gina and the kids? They're not at
Frank,
home?
mate. I don't know how to say this.
Oh, God. Oh, God, Gina's dead, isn't she? Oh, God.
No, she's left you.
She's met somebody else, mate.
Listen, man, if she's dead, she's dead. I can take it, honest.
She's run off with him.
No. No, she's dead. Please tell me Gina's dead.
I'm sorry, love. I'm afraid she's alive. Maybe we should call the doctor. He hasn't moved for over an hour.
Well, it was just like that when Bonnie left. Denial's called. Perfectly normal.
He's not blinking. Oh, it's breaking my heart. I wish I could help.
Only thing you can do is empty the ashtray. He's on his own for the next few days.
Yeah, I've tried emergency services, family, animal and community welfare, building admin and the CSIRO. It must be a state security matter. It must be. No, the parents weren't Iranian, but... Hello?
No luck. I rang the judge's mobile. He's out of range.
I'm taking Baby X home.
What?
We can't just let him melt.
Are you crazy?
It's worth a shot. No one will be here before tomorrow, and by then it'll be too late.
That's not our fault. You can't touch Baby X. You mustn't. It's someone else's job. It's a demarcation matter. If the union finds out, they'll go berserk.
Do you hear that? It's defrosting. Taking him. I have to. Will you help me? please?
Please don't ask. The union will never forgive me.
It's more important, the union or a life.
There's a garage down the road. We can keep him colder if we get some ice.
What's this, love?
Just mining it for someone at work.
Looks awfully heavy. Don't hurt your back.
Frank, what are you doing here?
Shh. Dinner's on the table. Frank's moving in for a while.
Here? What about Gina and the kids?
Shh. They had a tiff.
What about this time? Been mixing his paint in the blender again?
Ow! Gina's gone away with someone.
It's about time she had a holiday. Who'd she go with, a sister or a mother? What?
She went away with a man. The kid's PE teacher.
A brother? What, Gina ran off with a Christian...
You better go to Frank's flat, pack a few things, his socks, wire fronts and his pyjamas, and make sure he's turned the hot water off.
I'll come too. Oh, Gina won't be back.
Why not stay here? If she rings, you might miss her.
Oh, what if she's there with that friend of hers? Oh, well, we could all sit down and have a nice, cosy chat. Come on, mate. Let's go. Hurry.
You keep him out of trouble, you hear?
You said the pigeons would die somewhere else.
I'm sorry, Minister. They must like it up here.
Excuse me, sir. That drilling team cut the cable completely. Power's off until tomorrow.
Damn fools. There's a problem in Judge Brown's office. Seems he took it on himself to move Baby X up there. The judge's freezer went down too.
So, where's Baby X?
McHugh. He took the zygote home.
But that's a breach of demarcation.
Now they're threatening to call in the union. I'll have to send someone to McHugh's and collect it.
Yes, you could do that. You could fix this now, or run the risk of a strike. Major strike. One that would stop all production. Lower pollution levels.
Well, the unions have been itching for a showdown like this. Any excuse to fight privatisation. How long can the zygote survive with McHugh?
A matter of days.
Oh, a baby destroyed by unionism. It's perfect. They'll never live it down.
Provided it is destroyed. McHugh's being helped by Judge Brown's associate, Mary Rayner. She's abnormally competent, I'm afraid. Still, there are ways. It's a volatile situation.
Not volatile, Victor. Dynamite. Oh, where would we be without children?
Sir
She'll be back. You mark my words. You don't walk out on 8 years of happiness.
10, Frank, 10 years.
These are all dresses.
He made me bring them.
If Gina wants her clothes, let her come here and get them.
But where are your pyjamas?
Didn't have room.
I can borrow some of mine. Frank? Are you all right?
I'm fine, mate. I'm fine. See this? It's Gina's favourite. It cost her $400. Diamantes. You want this, Gina? Sure, babe. It's yours.
Frank?
Give us a hand, mate.
I can't.
I can't go to bed until all these are done. Oh, lovely dress, Gina. The colour really suits you. I bet Brother Ham and Pickle Roll would just go crazy over this one.
Frank, stop it, please.
You want to side with her against me? That's fine.
I don't. You know I don't.
Then give us a hand, Harv. Thanks. I'll remember that. Now, I always stuck up for you. What about the time Gary Gorsey bashed you up? Who was it, huh? Who was it that sent him home with his front teeth shoved up his nose?
You did, Frank.
Yeah. But when I need you most of all.
Frank, don't make me, please.
You walk out of me now, and I'll never forget it.
Dr. Boys now?
Mary, come in. Sorry about the lot, but my nurse has joined the strike. Some of the clerks are looting. I'm surprised you're still around. Now, what can I do for you?
I need my hormone injection.
You do rather, don't you?
Please, can I have it now?
Isn't it amazing? I have a dose here.
Oh, that's great.
But if I give you this, I'll be a scab. I'm supposed to be on strike as well.
I won't tell a soul, I swear. Please, I have to have it.
Poor little Martin. The waterboard clerk with the spotty face and the frilly undies. No dress sense either. That seems to come with the hormones. You want your shot? Go and join the pickets like everybody else.
The longer we stall it, the worse it will get. But if we confront the unions now, when jobs are scarce, when we're in a position of strength, we can and will crush them, sir. Crush them we must. How else can your vision for our future be realised? If the unions want a strike, then I say let them have one. Let us show the workers once and for all that demarcation is a thing of the past and that privatisation is the path to the future. The clerk McHugh must be kept in his job. Our government cannot, must not budge. I did it, Victor. I did it. He'll do anything I want.
Mary. Great, I need a hand. I think Baby X is putting on weight.
I'm going downstairs, Harv.
Oh, OK. Can you get me a finger bun?
I won't be coming back.